Tom Aspinall says big news is coming regarding the Jon Jones fight on the Ariel Helwani show. I believe that big news is going to be that the UFC strips Jon Jones and makes Tom Aspinall versus whoever else there is for the undisputed title, or possibly just make Tom the undisputed champion, like sort of promote him to that and have him have his first title defense. I believe that to be the case because I don't think the UFC is going to give in to Jon Jones's demands. Not even demands, but requests. Jon was very clear about saying it's not his demands. It's just what he feels he's worth. And it's very interesting how people view Francis Ngannou trying to get the bag versus Jon Jones trying to get the bag. It's the same exact thing. All Jon Jones wants is to fight for more money, and I think he's worth it personally. I think you have Jon Jones. He's owed it. He's bled in that octagon, blood, sweat, tears. Granted, Jon Jones has definitely put the UFC through a lot of PR mishaps and, just catastrophes. So let's not call it a mishap. Let's say catastrophes, right? You gotta look at it from both sides here. But I think Jon Jones has earned the right to say, especially after what he did to Stipe, which, in my opinion, that fight was marred with just a lot of inaccurate narratives about Stipe being washed and out of his prime. I don't believe that. He was just inactive, but I don't think he was washed up or out of his prime at all. I think those are two of the best ever, and Jon got the better of him the same way Jon gets the better of everyone he fights. So, but that fight, after winning that fight against Stipe, Jon's earned the right to sit there and say, hey, I would like a raise. And I think the UFC should at least meet him in the middle on what he's looking for. That's how I view it. Do I think they're going to do that? No, I think the UFC is going to kind of stay firm here. They're going to look at it like, Jon, come on, it's not even a guarantee that you fight. You're over here failing tests here and there. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of headache putting up with Jon Jones, and it's a risk. And, maybe the UFC just says, no, I don't want to do that. And that's up to them. But if that's the case, they're moving on. And I think Jon is prepared to walk away. That's another important point. I believe Jon is prepared to walk away because he is the real champion. And no matter what you do, you'll have Tom Aspinall fans and Jon Jones haters. But the truth of the matter is, Aspinall will be a champion in the same way that Daniel Cormier was a champion at light heavyweight, meaning not the real champion. The real champion is Jon Jones. And even though, in fairness, Francis is the real champion, right? Francis is the champion. He left. So that's the truth. But in this scenario, now it's like Francis is gone. Now Jon is gone. Now it's like 1A, 1B, 1C. Tom Aspinall's 1C, which ain't a great spot to be in. So it is what it is there. I hope I am wrong. I hope that the fight gets made because I want to see this fight. I want to talk about this fight. I want to see it happen and talk about it after it happens. Like, it's just fun to be an MMA fan when fights of this magnitude get built up. This fight has everything. This fight has, I would say, bad blood. Jon Jones has said he doesn't like Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall tries to play it off like, it's whatever. But, and when I say play it off like it's whatever, I mean he tries to play it like, oh, it's nothing personal for me. It's nothing personal. But he takes jabs at Jon, and he's called him a cheat on Piers Morgan. Like, he definitely has, hit Jon with intent to hurt Jon with his words. And I see this rivalry being something. I mean, the press conferences will be fantastic. The face-to-face-offs. Like, I think they should kind of drag this out almost like not a world tour. I don't think there's either. Like, I don't think Tom Aspinall is a Conor McGregor type that can carry a world tour, but they should do big promotion for this fight, which I'm sure they will. And especially with the 6 months, like, I don't mind, bro. I don't mind waiting 6 months from now. We're about to be in April. If this fight happens late September, October, I would not be mad at that. That would be a huge event. It would be a huge lead up. It would be a lot to talk about. And it would just be fun. When fights like this happen, where me personally, I understand that Tom Aspinall can knock out Jon Jones. I'm fully aware of that. I believe, and if you watch my earlier videos where I first started talking about this fight, I was actually picking Tom Aspinall. But then I saw what Jon did to Stipe, and I was like, whoa, he's that damn good. Like, that spinning back kick puts down any man on this planet, including Tom Aspinall. And he's been in the lab, like, perfecting it. Like, all of a sudden now, like, to me, Jon didn't have that before. He didn't have, like, that kind of one-shot special move before. Now he does. What else does he have, you know? Because he had the elbows, he had the oblique kick. He actually did have those one-shot special moves, but now he's adding more, you know? He just keeps getting better at the age he's at. And that's what amazes me about Jon Jones. It's not like he stayed stagnant and the game has passed him by. No, he's very much still ahead of the game. You know, he's got the belt. He's got the championship, I should say. And I just don't see how Tom Aspinall wins outside of landing a big punch on Jon. I don't see him winning, like, round over round. Maybe he does. Maybe he batters Jon. Maybe he, like, really, you know, maybe he stuffs the takedowns. Maybe he puts hands on him. Maybe he's outboxing Jon. Maybe. That's possible. But I just feel like we haven't seen enough from Tom to know that. And I feel like, not for nothing, I feel like Jon could get a takedown. I mean, he's taken down everybody, right? He's taken down Daniel Cormier, an Olympian, which is actually harder to get a takedown on Daniel Cormier than it would on Tom Aspinall, simply because of their body sizes, right? Like, Tom is a bigger guy, and sure, but he's closer to his hips. He's got to get under DC's hips, and DC is so much shorter than him. And it's like how are you getting him down? But he got him down. Jon Jones finds a way to do it, whether it's the clinch, whether it's the takedown, whether it's the striking. Like, Jon Jones just finds a way to win. He finds your weakness, and Jon kind of doesn't have any weakness besides just, man, what if I can hit him really hard? He's got to go down, right? You know, it's kind of one of those things. I don't know, man. So I really hope that I'm wrong. I really hope that I'm wrong is why I say all of that. But that's what I think. I think they strip Jon, make him the undisputed, and they carry forth with Tom Aspinall as the champion. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree or disagree. It doesn't matter. Join the discussion. Follow for more. And, of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.